Okie dokie, let's talk about this fan-made Star Wars called Brightstar. Link to this down below if you haven't seen it. And I'll straight off the bat say, if you haven't seen it, go see it. But here's my little bit of a review on it. Number one, Disney needs to watch this and take some lessons on how to make a good, compelling story that draws you in and gets you vested in the characters and what they're doing. And yet this is only a short little 20-minute thing. In all of Disney's trilogies, any of the main characters could have just died in the first movie or second movie or third movie, and I wouldn't care. Just like Holdo. Holdo does the thing. Holdo's dead. Yeah, whatever. Care factor 0. Ray goes, don't care. Finn, don't care. Poe, don't care. All these new characters that Disney tried to bring in, I have zero interest in. I don't care. I don't care for them. And yet, in the original Star Wars, when we had Luke and Owen says, go clean up these droids. And he says, I was going to Toshi Station to pick up some power converters. And Owen says, you can waste time with your friend later. The moment all that happened, every kid related to Luke's lot in life. Oh, it's so unfair. I'm never going to get off this rock. You know, all that sort of stuff. Every kid could relate to Luke. Even if it wasn't their reality, they could relate in some way. No one's relatable to Rey. The other thing these guys did too, so they've made their characters relatable, and that's what draws you into them, and that's what makes you root for them. Like, come on, man, come on, you can do it, you can do it. It's like, oh, that sort of thing. And yeah, towards the end, it's like, hell yeah. The hell yeah moment. You know, I was happy, I was sad, I was hell yeah. Just watching this little 20 minutes. The bad guys are established as being super bad. And they don't just say, oh, look, here's some bad guys. And they're not cartoonish bad guys. Disney, are you listening? They are genuinely bad guys. They do bad things. Hello, Disney. Have a listen. What else do we have? We've got relatable heroes. We've got genuine bad guys. We also have, and I keep harping on this, that you can't have something later that you haven't set up earlier, because that's a cheat, right? So, for example, I've used this example before when I talk about movies. In Jurassic Park, Jeff Goldblum's daughter says, you missed my gymnastics. And at the end of the movie, she's swinging on a bar. If they hadn't set that up earlier, once she starts swinging on the bar, we just start going, oh, where'd she get that skill from? That's bullshit. That's a cheat. In the first Disney Star Wars movie, Rey can suddenly fly the Millennium Falcon like an expert. And when they land, Finn's going, oh, no, and Rey's like, I've never done that before. I don't know how I could do that. And we just sit there going, where the hell did that come from? All they had to do to make that believable, and they could have just cut that whole scene out, instead of saying, I don't know where that came from, all they had to do was have her be flying around the junkyard, the repair yard in the Millennium Falcon. She lands it. Then she goes up to the junk dealer and he says, well, did you fix it? And she says, fix it? There's way too much wrong with this thing. I've been trying to fix it for years. I'm just one mechanic here, you know, and I've got over a dozen ships that I'm trying to repair. In that one little exchange, which would have taken maybe a minute, we would have established she's a mechanic. She's been working on that ship for years, so she knows it inside and out, and she knows how to fly it. So later on, when she flies it, we'll go, yep, we know. We saw her flying it, so she can fly it. Oh, she was able to fix it? Yeah, we know she can, because she's been playing with it for years, and she's a mechanic. Bang. And we would have accepted her ability with that ship at that point in time. That's how you set it up. These guys, they have setups like that. Disney needs to watch these guys and learn how to set things up. It's basic filmmaking, but Disney doesn't seem to know how to do it. This is why they get themselves in trouble. You can't have a character go from here to here without knowledge in between, unless there's a long time period, and then we kind of cover how they got to this level in a brief interlude in some way, and then we'll go, oh yeah, okay, fair enough. But if we just go from here to here, short time period, and suddenly we've got Sabine Wren, zero force ability, absolutely zero, can't sense anything, can't move anything, not even a millimeter. Next minute, she's pushing Ezra 500 meters through the air with a big force push from ages away. Like, that is just asinine. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. So Disney could learn from these guys. The choreography, the fight choreography, absolutely brilliant. Disney, hire this choreographer to do your Star Wars fights because this guy's good. Hire this editor. He made the fight excellent. The CGI, they don't have hundreds of millions of dollars, but have a look at this CGI. You've got one yellow lightsaber. You've got 3 red and a green. And the way the lightsabers interact with each other, just like, it's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. All I can say about this, it's just a thoroughly enjoyable 20 minutes, and I've been drawn in and I want to see more. And that's a plus. I want to see more. I want to see where this goes next. That's how you draw someone in. We've got established baddies, we've got established goodies, and now I want to see where it goes next. So if you've seen it, let me know what you think down below. Otherwise, go do yourself a favor if you're a Star Wars type person and give this a watch. I think you'll enjoy it.